Hello. How you doing, sir? Good. Good. Sergeant Pacheco, Metro Police. The reason I'm stopping you is for the...
Joe Lombardo.
I'm aware. For the red light violation back there. Your right turn onto Giles here. So,
come on, man.
So, you're good to go, sir. Appreciate you. Have a good day.
Who is Joe Lombardo, you might ask? Well, that's none other than the governor himself. A spokesperson for the governor said he was grateful for the officer's professionalism, and the LVPPA president said the governor did not use his position to get out of a citation, and you have some people saying officers let drivers off with warnings all the time. Here's the problem, though. Why did the governor feel it relevant to tell the cop his name? I'll link this below, but a retired cop interviewed by the news is claiming that telling an officer your name like that is not uncommon. It's to show the cop you are the registered owner of the car, etc., in case it's thought to be stolen, etc. Do you buy an explanation like that for this case based on the video? Also, here's the other problem: how the warning was executed. Usually, even if cops are just going to give a warning, you see them ask for a license, registration, proof of insurance, and they'll probably play 20 questions with you. All of this in order to try to catch a fish, and all of this before they let you go with a warning. Has the cop here given a warning before without doing any of this other stuff, like was the case here? Maybe, but it would surprise me. Maybe I'm just totally wrong, though. Let me know what you think. If there was special treatment here, why should government get special treatment from the government? But actually, I don't want the governor to be treated worse. I want everyone to be treated better and like this. If I was a cop and I knew I was going to just give a warning to somebody when I pulled them over, I would say, hey, you violated X traffic law or whatever, and say something like, please be more careful, I don't even need to see your paperwork, have a nice day, you're free to go. But cops are addicted to ID, paperwork, and questions. Many of them are proud of this. They think the fishing expedition is good because they can catch more criminals that way. But that mindset is exactly the type of flimsy appreciation for liberty that we need to avoid. That mindset thinks it's a minor inconvenience and it's not really a big deal and it comes with a lot of benefits, so it's okay. I'll take a robust reverence for liberty over this type of facile BS any day. That mindset can become very insidious, and it's not how you make communities better or safer. Anyways, I digress. But I'm pointing this out because I think this mindset is active in a lot of police officers, and that's why I really question whether the officer has given warnings in the same style that he did here. What do you make of the video footage here with the governor? Let me know your thoughts below. Upon further examination of body cam footage, I came across this. Look what happens when the cop is going back into his car after the stop is over. Sounds like he says, wow, and maybe shakes his head a little. That gives us some insight into the stop here. I'll leave it to you to speculate what exactly that means, but I thought this was worth sharing. Also, one final point. From the time the cop exits his car to the time he re-enters it, it's less than 1 minute. And from the time the cop starts talking to the driver to the time he stops talking, it's about 16 seconds. When was the last time you saw a traffic stop last a matter of seconds for a normal citizen? Probably pretty rare, even for a warning. And yeah, there's more time here if you count the time it took to pull him over before the cars actually stopped and stuff. But do you see what I'm getting at? So this man filed a complaint against the governor. The complaint alleged that he violated Nevada law. Here's the specific section that the complaint talks about. It mentions a public officer or employee using their position to get unwarranted advantages. Also, this is not the first time the governor has faced ethics issues. He previously was accused of using his sheriff's badge and uniform during one of his campaigns for office. I'll link to more information on this below. And the governor is former law enforcement. Keep that in mind and let that sink in.
Joe Lombardo.